history as a winemaker is unusual in that one would assume I would have been pushed into the industry by the family, being fifth generation, but in fact I wasn't. I was very keen on becoming a wheat sheep farmer of all things, and so I began an ag science degree, and I ended up with a bunch of guys who were all heading towards the wine industry, and they all kept looking at me and saying, "What the hell are you doing, heading off in that direction? You've got all this wonderful heritage, this wonderful product." I thought, have another look at that. So I had another look, and in 4 years of uni I changed from wanting to be a wheat sheep farmer to desperately wanting to be a winemaker.
I've been involved in wine, particularly Australian wine, for about 30 years now. I've been to probably more vineyards than most Australian winemakers, I would think. And I think the new winemakers, they've gone away from the heavily oaked Chardonnays, much more in the Burgundy style. And I think that's why the Chardonnay will always be so versatile.
Having finished that ag science degree, I headed off to Bordeaux to take the French winemaking qualification. And once I was in the old world, I probably understood better the importance of tradition. And so when I went back to Australia, I was really keen to maintain that tradition. And at the moment, I'm sort of working hard to get the sixth generation tied up in the business, to continue the tradition.
Red, I enjoy a lot of red wines from around the world, not just Australia, but I think the Australians, for me, they make the best Shiraz in the world. And also, I think the Cabernet that they're producing now, the Cabernet Sauvignon, is fantastic. There are a lot of blends, but to me, I think those are the three grapes I would pick out of Australia, and that would be Chardonnay and the white wine, and the two reds would be Cabernet, which I think is probably my favourite, good Cabernet, but how can you not enjoy Shiraz?